Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to continue the path that we've been on talking about Kabbalat Shabbat. And we've talked in the past weeks about the way in which the Shabbat service begins with that kind of a purr of the wordless song, the nigun, and then with a leap of faith into the words. And so today I'd like to begin to talk about some of those words and the meaning of words in general. In our very, very first narrative about life in Bereshit, in Genesis, we're taught that in the beginning, God said, "Let there be light," and then there was light. The world was created by words being said out loud, "Let there be light." And if that world was created that way, then every other world we know was also created by the power of language. We believe in that power of language. We believe in telling the truth. We believe that the words that we say to one another really, really matter. And so now in our prayers, we're tasked with trying to connect ourselves to ancient words, words our ancestors said about God, to God, about their community, to their community. And we have to find our way in to those words in order for the world of prayer to be created for us. In the story of Noah, the next story in our Torah, we learn about this word teva. Now, the word teva literally means ark, but it also conveniently means word. So when the verse tells Noah to make a window in the teva, it's as if we are not only making a window in the ark, but we're making a window in the world, making a doorway in that word, where the words of our prayer book become like windows for ourselves to find our way in, places for us to enter. Now, in every relationship that we're in, whether we're in a marriage or with our children, or maybe with our best friend or a sibling or a parent, every single one of us has times when relationships are difficult. What do we do when that happens? Well, pretty universally, we talk about it. While counselors and therapists will certainly tell us, tell the truth, listen to one another, we're also taught that there are certain words that are really important to say. Words like, "I'm sorry," or "I love you," or "I need you," "I care about you," "You're important to me." And even when we're lost in pain or anger, even when we don't really feel those things intimately, we say them anyway. And we say them because we want to remind ourselves and the other person that the center of our relationship is in fact them, not all of the anguish that is swirling around at that moment. The words of our prayer book are exactly that same thing. They're the means by which we enter into relationship with God and community. They're the means by which we find our purpose and we connect with ourself, with the meaning of our own lives. And just a side note, this is really why prayer is so important to Jews. It isn't just a personal matter to be done whenever we feel like it. It's a reminder of who we are and why we're put into this world, and what we're supposed to do in order to live holy, sacred lives. It isn't easy to be in relationship with all those big things like God and community and love and purpose and Israel. And so the words we start with on Shabbat are words of love. Here's where the words of the prayer book are designed so artfully. If you are genuinely feeling love, then saying Yedid Nefesh, "You are the beloved of my soul," is really easy. And if you're not feeling that, then you open up the book and you say it anyway, because somehow you feel it deep down, and somehow it's true, and somehow by saying these words we'll actually arrive at that place of feeling it. And we let the tenderness of the song wash over us, and we let the music create that moment. So if you are feeling like the door to Shabbat joy is closed to you right now, just try to say the words. Enter Shabbat by creating a window in that word and a window in that world. You sing these words Yedid Nefesh, and if you have a prayer book in front of you, you can find them on page 128. Yedid Nefesh av harachamon mishoch avdecha el retzonecha yarutz avdecha kemo ayam yishtachaveh el mul hadarecha yarutz avdecha kemo yishtachaveh el mul hadarecha. Yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai, yalla lai 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 lai. Shabbat shalom.